of history of the English language and literature unit 3.22 branches of the Indo-European family. Languages can be grouped into families. Many of the languages which now appear vastly different in vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, etc. are traceable to a common ancestor. When two languages evolve by the process of continuous change out of a single or original language, we can say that they are related. This process gives rise to the language families. The four language families that are scientifically examined are the the Hemantic, the Semantic, the Oral Altar, the Indo-European. The Indo-European is one of the four major families of languages. These present languages have been variously named as Aryan, Indo-Greek, Proto-European and Indo-European. The Indo-European was spoken about 3,000 to 3,500 BC by the nomadic tribes of Central Asia who wandered around the land of the Black Sea. Different dialects of the present language arose, developing into independent languages. Sanskrit in the east and Latin in the west are among the earliest independent languages. The Indo-European family is the second oldest in the world, only behind the Afro-Asiatic family. The two groups of the Indo-European family are the Eastern of Saturn group and the Western of Saturn group. The Eastern group consisted of Indo-Iranic, Albanic, Armenian and Balto-Slavonian. The Western group consisted of Hellenic, Greek, Italic, Celtic, primitive and Germanic throat and branches of the Indo-European include Indo-Aryan, which includes Sanskrit and the Iranian language. The Aryan language comparison of Latin and Relation language centric grammatic Germanic, which include English, Armenian, Balto-Slavic, Albanian, Anatolian Italian and Tortorian, some of the most commonly spoken Indo-European languages in the modern world are Spanish, English, Hindustani, Proto-Persian, Punjabi, and Bengali. Sir William James proposed the theory of language as a device and Sanskrit, Greek, Celtic, Gothic, and Persian have common ancestors. The Start Eastern and the Central Western language. The Indo-European family of languages is often classified into two classes, the stem and the central language. Stem names then in ancient and ancient Iranian language central meant hundred in Latin. These two words illustrate a sound shift the occurs in Indo-European language. Proto-Indo-European had a palatalized sound that was distinct from the regular vowel sound. A palatalized consonant sounds kind of like its follows by sound like kill open to cut. In the stem language, this palatalized sound remains a separated phenomenon from cup, and it became a sibilant sound like a so or so. The Proto-Indo-European words for ten Ketum become stem in Sanskrit, cements in literature, and in many several languages. Stop their works have all developed and divergent quietly, but if you are aware of the sound shift from a K sound to an S sound, you can recognize these conjunctions more easily. In the central language, two sound regions together, or in the case of the Germanic branch, shifted toward an E sound, so canton became central in Latin and Hectors in Greek, Kant in Welsh, and bound in Old English. For example, if we take two words in English, hunger and set, we usually think of 100 as a native Germanic word and cat as a landmark from Latin, but these are cultural cognition. First, let use take the ending of the word hundreds read which comes for a suffix meanings count of number. Then let's change the break to a and new. You can see the resemblance in accent was originally pronounced like in Latin. Even is the vehicle equivalent of a few current words have been many times in many Indo-European languages. They include the names of some animals. For example, Proto-Indo-European equals meanings hero in Latin. It equals in ancient Greek. It was hippos. Hippo in Sanskrit. It's as well and impressed. It's as the Latin and Greek example are central example, but in Greek it seems that the sound is assimilated to the ph sound next to it. The Sanskrit and Persian example are stamps example, since you can see that the K sound becomes short. So it also seems that the V sounds shifted to K sound in Sanskrit and to a B sound in Persian, and those are sound changes that take place frequently in various different languages. Other frequency conjunction include the number form words referring to family members, agricultural words, and various natural phenomena like the words for three and words in various natural phenomena like the words three and words in Proto-Indo-European, those in Old English, thread in Gothic, trod in ancient Greek, which actually made speak in Sanskrit in Old and chose solving divorce in American trade. This sheer vocabulary means be hard to spot when you are not looking for it, but when you start to notice a sound that commonly alternate in the cognative. For example, the vessel and the voice then cognition starts to be more about